Welcome to Daily Quotes. Stop scrolling for a second, not because this is important, but because you are, and I know what you're doing right now. You're half listening, half thinking about everything you didn't do, the message you didn't send, the thing you said wrong, the moment you wish you could rewind. Yeah. This is for you. There's a quiet weight that follows a lot of us. It doesn't scream, it doesn't always hurt loud, it just sits there, in your chest, in your stomach, in the way you exhale at night. It sounds like, I should be further by now. I messed that up. If only I had started earlier. And because of that, you feel stuck. Frozen between who you were and who you hope you'll become. Let me say this slowly, so it lands. Being hard on yourself feels productive, but it's actually just exhaustion wearing the mask of responsibility. Here's the truth most people avoid. Responsibility isn't about punishment, it's about power. And power begins with one sentence. I am responsible for my life, not in a heavy way, not in a shame-filled way, but in the quiet, grounding way that says, I still have my hands on the wheel. Yes, things happened that you didn't choose. Yes, you were hurt by people who should have known better. Yes, you made decisions you wouldn't make again. And you are still here, breathing, trying, listening, which means the story is not over. Here's a shareable truth. You don't need a new past to start a different future. Read that again in your mind, slowly. So many people say they're taking responsibility, but what they really mean is, I'm going to keep reliving my mistakes. That's not responsibility. That's self-punishment dressed up as reflection. Real responsibility sounds like this. I acknowledge what happened, and I refuse to let it own me. You cannot change the past, and spending one more second fighting with it will not make you wiser, just more tired. Another shareable moment. Guilt does not mean growth. Let it sit. Notice how lighter your chest feels when you stop arguing with yesterday. Because here's what no one tells you. The past doesn't need your energy anymore. The future does. And the future isn't built by motivation. It's built by movement. Small, unelegant, unposted. Getting out of bed when you don't want to, sending the email you've been avoiding, drinking water, writing one sentence, doing one thing today. Not to prove something, but to grow. Wow. But to respect yourself. Here's the shift. You don't need to feel ready to move forward. You need to move forward to feel ready. That's for the ones who overthink. The ones waiting for clarity, the ones afraid to start, because starting means finding out. Another truth to hold on to. Action is what quiets the mind, not the other way around. When you stay busy working on your future, something subtle happens. You stop introducing yourself to yourself as your worst moment. You start meeting yourself as a person in progress. And progress doesn't shout, it whispers. I showed up. I tried again. I didn't give up today. That counts more than you think. Another shareable line. Your future self is built by what you do when no one is watching. If you've been feeling behind, this part is important. No one who is actually living is ever on schedule. Life isn't late. You're not failing time. You're just learning rhythm. So tonight, or this morning, or whenever you're listening, here's what I want you to release. You are not responsible for fixing everything at once. You are responsible for this moment, this breath, this choice, this step. That's it. And that is enough. Imagine what happens when you stop carrying the past and put that energy into becoming steady, reliable, present. Staying busy with your future doesn't mean running from pain. It means honoring the fact that your life is still unfolding. Last shareable moment. Self-respect is built faster than self-confidence. You don't need to feel powerful right now. You just need to remember, you are responsible, which means you are capable. Let this settle. If this felt like it found you, it's because a part of you is ready to stop looking back, not with anger, but with peace. And maybe, just maybe, you'll pass this along to someone who needs permission to let go too. Take a breath. The future is waiting. And it doesn't need you to be perfect, just present.